Good morning, Year 5 Green Group, and welcome to your Monday math lesson. Please record today's date and learning objective to compare lengths in your book, underlined with a ruler. Then do your flashback for number 1. How many meters are equal to 300 centimeters? What is the unit of measure that you would use to measure the length of a classroom? Centimeters, meters, or millimeters? Number 3, draw tally marks to show 21. Number 4, calculate 345, add 472, and then put the time. Pause the video while you do this. Let's see how you did. Pause the video while you mark your answers in blue pen. Let's move on to today's learning. So following on from Friday's lesson, we're going to be comparing lengths. Let's get started. Let's recap some of our key skills. Number 1, what is the length of the fish? Look, it starts on the 0, which is correct, and it ends here. But I want the answer in millimeters. How many millimeters in a centimetre? That's right, 10. So that's 10, 20, 30, and 5 more is 35 millimeters. Number 2, complete the statement below. 1 metre and 80 centimetres is equal to how many centimetres altogether? Well, there are 100 centimetres in a metre, and 80 more makes 180 centimetres. Number 3, using the symbols, complete this comparison. This is a really key skill for today, so listen carefully. On this side, we've got 120 centimetres. On this side, we've got 2 metres, but they're not the same values. We need to change one of them so they're both in the same. Easy way is to change this into centimetres. If 1 metre is 100 centimetres, 2 metres must be 200 centimetres. Now we can compare. 100 centimetres is less than 200 centimetres, or 2 metres. We will be looking at this today. Let's learn. For this first question, we're going to be circling the longest measurement in each pair. To do this, we're going to use that last skill we looked at. We're going to have to convert them both so they are the same measures. This one, we're comparing 1 metre with 100 millimetres. Let's look at the facts that are going to help us. 10 millimetres is equal to 1 centimetre. And 100 centimetres is equal to 1 metre. In this first one, let's change them both into centimetres. How many centimetres were 1 metre? 100. And if 10 millimetres is 1 centimetre, I've got 10 of those in 100 millimetres. So that's 10 centimetres. Now I can compare those two. Which one is the longest? This one is the longest, so I circle 1 metre. Pause the video and have a think about how to do the last 3. Let's see how you did. In this one, let's change this one into centimetres. That's 103 centimetres. So 130 is longer. In this one, 2 metres, remember, is 200 centimetres, and that's more than this one, so we circle 2 metres. In this one, remember that 10 millimetres is 1 centimetre, so in this one, we've got 25 centimetres. Which is larger? 25 centimetres. So we circle the original calculation. Did you get those correct? I hope you did. Here's Amir. He says, I wonder how many millimetres there are in 1 metre. Pause the video and have a think. Can you work it out? Here's Annie. She says there are 100 centimetres in 1 metre. And Tiny says for each one of those 100 centimetres, they're worth 10 millimetres. So I need to do 10 times by 100, and that's 1,000. So there are 1,000 millimetres in 1 metre. Milli means 1,000, so 1,000 millimetres in 1 metre. We'll use that fact now to help us sort these measurements into the table below. Here I want shorter than 1 metre, and here I want longer than 1 metre. Have a think. Let's have a look at 140 centimetres. Well, we know that 1 metre is 100 centimetres, so 140 is longer. Let's move that over. What about 97 centimetres? That's less than 100, so it's shorter. Well done if you spotted that. 1 metre and 11 centimetres. Well, 1 metre and 11 centimetres more is longer than 1 metre. And then in the previous page, we just looked that 1,000 millimetres is the same as 1 metre. 850 is less than 1,000, so that needs to go to shorter than 1 metre. And 1,050 is more than 1,000, so it's longer than 1 metre. Did you get that correct? I hope you did. I'd like you to pause the video now and have a go at questions 1 to 4 on your worksheet. Here is how I'd like you to lay it out and record it in your book neatly, so not on the sheet but in the book. Pause the video while you use this page to help you, and remember to finish all the way to end of question 4 before you come back and play the video again. Let's move our learning on. These children have been measuring their height. Amir is 1 metre and 30 centimetres. Ron is 115 centimetres. Whitney is 1 metre and 90 millimetres. And Eva is 125 centimetres. We need to order the children from the shortest to the tallest. But that's not very easy because they're each measuring in different measurements. We need to change they're all the same. So we're going to be putting them in order from shortest to tallest. 1 metre and 30 centimetres, what would that be in centimetres? Well, that's 130, so that's 130 centimetres. That's already in centimetres. This is 1 metre, that's 100 centimetres, and 90 millimetres is 9 centimetres, so that's 109 centimetres. And this is already in centimetres. Now we can compare. Who is the tallest? Amir is the tallest at 130 centimetres. Who's the shortest? Whitney at 109 centimetres. Who will come after Whitney? Ron at 115 centimetres, and that leaves Eva to come in between. Well done if you spotted that. Eva says, I wonder if taller people have longer feet. Let's investigate, says Whitney. So they've taken their heights from the last page, which you sorted brilliantly, and they've put them in order. That's really helpful. So Whitney, the shortest one first, then Ron, then Eva, then Amir, the tallest one. And they want to see if the taller people have got the longer feet. They measured their feet. Whitney's foot was 17 centimetres. Ron's foot was 21 centimetres. Eva's foot was 19 centimetres. And Amir's foot was 22 centimetres. Is Eva finding out that taller people have longer feet? Amir says, I'm the tallest and I have the longest feet. We can see that here. Amir is the tallest and he has the longest feet. Whitney was the shortest and had the shortest length in feet. So far, Eva's correct. But let's have a look at these two. Ron's shorter than Eva, but he's got longer feet than Eva. So it doesn't quite work out there. You're going to have a go at the rest of the questions on the worksheet. Here's how I'd like you to record those, please. Now, what I'd like you to do for number 5, it says measure the height of 4 of your classmates. You can't do that, but you could measure the height of 4 people in your home. Then you're going to measure their foot length and complete it in that table. You might like to do it just like Eva and her friends did, by putting them in order from the shortest to the tallest before you measure their foot length. For number 6, we're going to measure the height of 4 of your classmates. You could use these same 4 people from home, and you're going to measure how far they can jump in centimetres, and then see if people with the longest feet can jump the furthest. I wonder what you'll think you'll find out. Then move on to question 7 and record your answers in. Extra challenges today. Always, sometimes or never. Millimetre lengths are smaller than centimetre lengths. The answer is sometimes, but I want you to prove it. For example, give me an example of millimetres that's smaller than a certain number of centimetres. But then give me an example where a certain number of millimetres is larger than a certain number of centimetres. Then I'd like you to sort lengths into this table, just like the one we did earlier. Longer than a metre, shorter than a metre, and here are the measures below. I wonder if any of the lengths might be equivalent. That means the same as each other. Here is a sentence that will help you to record the one that you find is equivalent to another one. Good luck with your learning today. I do hope you get to try these extra challenges, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.